a long while ago, I made a video called, my top 10 like that guy with glasses reviewers. So since that, lots of things happened within the guys. So I decided, you know what, might as well, remake that list. So, and since they renamed it to just Channel Awesome, this could be my top 7, yes 7, Channel Awesome reviewers. Now, I put it down to 7 from 10 because, well, I think, like, at this point, I'm probably just going to keep 7. And yes, there are some people there that I do occasionally watch, but that's it, occasionally. These are the people that I would guarantee to watch between the guys at Channel Awesome. So, let's just get started. Number 7, Mars Girl from Seeing Sentai. Now, okay, so I hadn't really seen that much of Mars Girl at all because, like, most of the time, just not interested in it. One time, like, she did like a video about a Final Fantasy card game with ProJared, and that looked pretty cool. However, unfortunately, because that's Japanese only, I can't really like have too much access to it. That just sucks. But that was a pretty cool video to look at. Since then, she's like made a series called Seeing Sentai, which is her essentially detailing about Super Sentai, which if you know Super Sentai is like Power Rangers Japanese version, or rather the original Power Rangers. So yeah, she's going through like in order. So she actually went from Go Ranger, and as of this recording, she finished Jaka, which is the 2nd series, and is going to the 3rd series. And I have seen every single one of it. It just looks cool because I'm a Power Rangers fan, so not having too much access to see like the original Sentai, and might as well have someone Channel Awesome talk about it and reviewing it, I guess. So that's a huge win. Other than that, I haven't really seen much Mars Girl, so it's mostly just seeing Sentai. Six, Nash from Radio Dead Air in the show WTF IWWY. I would not say the F word, but what the F word is wrong with you? Oh my goodness. Okay. Apparently, as of this recording, Radio Dead Air is 15 years old. What? Like, I would not expect something like Radio Dead Air to be like this old. It's probably older than the site itself, which is kind of amazing if you think about it. But I guess, like, however, things only got interesting right about 2010 from what I've heard, because of the second person there, which is Terra. Like those two have really cool dynamic, which is it makes the show pretty awesome. What the F is wrong with you? What it does, it's essentially reviewing like news topics about like really stupid stuff people do. Like, if you can think of something stupid a person would do, guarantee they will find an article about it. It's like, example, like maybe like naked people doing this or that, or putting things in your private parts, or getting stuck in a chimney, or all sorts of like weird things you would not expect a sane person to do. So, and sometimes like a lot of these articles will really like make me like shocked, because like, why would a person do that? Like, what? And that's what they do. They try like they react and make fun of usually about stuff that people do over a week. You use online articles from various sources. Most of them, like a lot of them, for like legit news programming. But they use like websites, of course, in their articles, which is insane. Like, people, stop doing stupid stuff. Otherwise, you'll get into an internet show with some long-haired dude and some girl who likes cats and stuff. I don't know. It's really hilarious. Especially considering Nash himself is pretty cool. Yeah, Nash is pretty cool. He does also pretty cool things. Ends up like cameoing in a lot of things. Now, the interesting thing is that the reason why I found Radio Dead Air is, actually, because like I was, you know, a little bit into watching like Wario. However, like ever since he passed away, yeah, I said, you know what, I might as well look at other people who talk about Wario, and then I came across this show, and then I just stuck with it. I just stuck with it because I don't know, I just find it really funny. So yeah, there you go. I just stuck with it. I wanted to put Wario on this list, but unfortunately he's not around, so bummer. Also, another person here who I want to put on the list, but he left. Channel Awesome before change name, but you already know what it is. But we'll get to him later. Next. Angry Joe, the Angry Joe Show. Okay, what to say about this guy? I guess he's like, I think among all the list here, he's the only like gamer person in this list. Because he usually like reviews. Well, he's like a game reviewer essentially, with his angry reviews. So usually like he gets really pissed off at a terrible game or just outright praises a really good game. Like for example, like he absolutely loves South Park Stick of Truth, but he really hates like oh man, his freaking legendary review of Ride to Hell. Ride to Hell, what is it called? It was like god awful. The game was god awful. Like he like hammers in like, yeah, this game is awful. Oh man, like he is really hilarious reviews, and like I guess it's kind of a thing now that he does. He just like ends up cosplaying, cosplaying on the beginning bits of the episodes, which included like a weird bit for what was it Saints Row, like Saints Row 4, where he had to get like a giant purple dildo just for the sake of putting in the review. Oh my god. One of the words I would never say in any other context ever. But that's how crazy this guy is. That's how crazy this guy is, how crazy his friend Other Joe is. It's just really crazy. This is really crazy stuff. And this is why I like Angry Joe. Like, yeah, he's a cool dude that makes like really weird and hilarious reviews. Like some for really cool games, some for really not so cool games. And when he's not doing reviews, like he just just outright just plays a random game like on the PC or on PlayStation or Xbox. And the thing is that the reason why he doesn't review like Wii U games is because he wants to, however Nintendo won't let him. Because he's popular who's who might review Nintendo stuff. However, like so he said, oh, because Nintendo is still doing this freaking awful idea of content ID, and they still have yet to get rid of it. He won't review Nintendo games unless they get rid of the content ID. And I don't blame him because Nintendo content ID is total BS. It still is. I mean, we know Nintendo is like not the best when it comes to quote unquote being in the times unquote. When it comes to the internet, YouTube, that sort of thing. But come the heck on. I mean, next thing you know, give about 5 or 10 years, Nintendo will start doing microtransactions and everything. Please don't do that. Please don't make me call that. But well, that's really the point. It's just like Angry Joe is a really hilarious game reviewer. Next. The main man himself, Nostalgia Critic. Right? Nostalgia Critic. That's all he does. I think it's weird all he does. Like, he had some side shows between the original Top 30 and now. However, they're all either essentially dead or he literally killed them all. Like, he literally killed them off. So, it's mostly just his main show. Which is, I guess, it's pretty hilarious. So, like, I've been watching for quite a while now. So, with his, like, movie reviews. Some really interesting, nostalgic reviews. Some for movies I'd never even seen before. And then when he's not doing, like, those things, he's doing is, like, Disney December. Talks about, anything remotely Disney related. Because at first he's using, like, the traditional, like, Disney, movies and then live action stuff. And then everything just, like, remotely related to it. Who knows what we're gonna do this December. Or the next. But yeah, he just loves Disney. He loves, like, doing all sorts of weird stuff. And yeah, because really weird stuff. Like a lot of all of his reviews have some sort of a weird bit in the middle where him and his like cast like does some sort of weird bit. So doing essentially whatever like remotely relates to the movie he's reviewing. I get that's pretty funny too. Like it's funny too. And then there's this South Critic, you know, amazing quote unquote colorful language, if you know what I mean. It's kind of like AngryJoeD but less angry. All right, moving on. Three, Ben at the Stage, an anime abandoned. Okay, I don't know when was the first time I watched anime abandoned, but I've watched. I don't remember if I think I watched almost all of them at this point. I just really like Ben at the Stage. Like, there's a lot of things about Ben at the Stage I like over Nostalgia Critic, mostly due to like I guess his bits are funnier than Nostalgia Critic. Also, almost because he's just one guy, just sort of trying to react to all sorts of the weirdest stuff you can find in anime. As you can see, yes, due to the title, you can tell he's an anime reviewer. But not just any anime review. He reviews like really bad old anime, like 80s and 90s, sometimes even earlier, like bad anime. So, and there's kind of weird exposure to anime I've never seen before, nor anime I want to see. And sometimes he does like anime bits and stuff I actually like. Believe it or not, I actually like Love Hina. However, he actually he hates it for, I guess, for his valid reasons. But I never actually watched a lot of animes and anime specials, but I mostly just stuck to the manga and actually liked it. Believe it or not, I like that sort of thing. But it's his reviews. So I had nothing to say about that. But I guess I just find Ben at the Stage overall funnier than Nostalgia Critic. Next. Next up, AngryJoeD, the Blockbuster Buster. This guy's awesome. I'll tell you, this guy is awesome. Like, he may have some weird troubles going on, but he still has his loyal fan base. And I guess it's kind of interesting how he openly states that he has trouble making money off of his show. It's he wants to do the things he loves, which is reviewing blockbusters. By blockbusters I mean the movies people expect other people to see. For example, I don't know, a lot of the tie-ins DC and Marvel movies, and all sorts movies that people that producers sort of expect people to see, due to brand name, that sort of thing. That's the thing he does. I just like the guy. I never met the guy, but I like the guy. I guess he's more of a relatable person than Ben or Nostalgia Critic. He's like the Spider-Man to Nostalgia Critic's Batman to, I don't know how to compare it to Ben at the Stage, but yeah, he's kind of a relatable dude. I like the guy. Yeah, I should say he's cool. He's cool, and things the reviews are cool. I got nothing more to say. He's just a cool guy. And finally, number one. Unfortunately, not Spoonie. Linkara. Yeah, because since Spoonie left, I say ever since Spoonie left, I wanted to redo the list. However, I wanted to wait a while until I get a real reason to make the list. And so now, I actually got the reason with Seiin Sentai. I actually got to that's the opportunity to remake the list. So now that Spoonie left, the next best is Linkara, which I've been watching for how many years I've watched Linkara for? That I don't even remember. I don't remember if I watched all of them yet. I think I have watched all of them, every single freaking one of them. And he makes quite a lot of videos over the years. It's amazing. Now, for those who don't know, Linkara is he does the top to fourth wall where bad comics burn. As you can tell, he's a comic reviewer. which is hard to come by. Which is like hard to come by for people who actually like comic books. I mean, yeah, there's still in channel someone else who likes comic books, but he's like the main comic reviewer, essentially the main comic reviewer ever. But yeah, he does his own thing. Like lately, he's gone to Patreon requests. He does like some weird stuff that he's never like reviewed before, which is cool because he's like kind of cool branching out and stuff. And you know, doing Patreon requests, that's pretty awesome. Being a Patreon, I probably really want to do that, like to up the production of my own videos. But the chance of that happening is like none. Plus, I don't think people want that. But yeah, he's a main comic reviewer. His bits are some of the funniest. These reviews are kind of obscure at this point, which is kind of the reason why I kind of like it. Like, because I almost never got exposure to comics at all. So having a guy to like, you know, talk about comic books. Yeah, I would dig that. And to be honest, I have not much more to say. Because, like, he does other things, like History of Power Rangers, and as I just said in this video, like Power Rangers, so there you go. However, like, I mostly want to talk about his main show, talk the Fourth Wall, but he does other things that I like. And like with the South Critic, the other things that he does that I like, he pretty all but killed off, or just doesn't do anymore. And the rest just kind of more like side things than anything. Well, more side-ish things in it. I know there's nothing much at all. So, anyway, that's it for my favorite channel also reviewers. I guess nothing else more to say, so see you guys later.